If he had only seen this letter sooner, maybe things would have been different. But no, he'd found it too late, after so much silence. This is a strange story that has left many with a lot of questions. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to look at a mysterious letter that was found in a peculiar way. If you love mysteries, then make sure to stay tuned for more updates. Patrick's wife passed away suddenly a year ago. He still missed her every day. He still thought about how she liked to drink her tea in the morning, how she always put the sugar before the milk, and how she used to hum when she was cleaning the house. He missed everything about her laughter, her smell, and even her nagging. Patrick could still hear her saying, "Clean your room, you dirty animal. Why do you leave your clothes everywhere?" He missed that. He missed his wife. As time went by, Patrick slowly started to move on with his life. He knew that's what she would want for him. He couldn't stay stuck in the past forever. So he did his best to keep busy, to throw himself into his work, and hang out with friends whenever he could. But there were still moments when he felt alone. And those were usually at night when he came back from a long day at work and realized that there was no one waiting for him at home except for their cat, Garfield. Garfield was an orange tabby who had been with them since college. At first, Garfield had been very friendly, but since Susan passed away, he had become distant and aloof, spending most of his days hiding under the bed or in the closet. One evening, while rummaging through some old photo albums, Patrick came across an old picture of him, Susan and Garfield, on the day they adopted him. It brought back a flood of memories, and he couldn't help but smile sadly. As he looked at the photo, something caught his eye. It was a small, folded piece of paper sticking out from behind the photo. Curious, Patrick unfolded the paper and began to read. "Dear Susan, if you're reading this, it means I didn't make it. I'm sorry. I didn't want to leave you like this, but I couldn't bear the pain anymore. I tried so hard to hold on, but it's just too much. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. Please take care of yourself and be happy. I love you. Always and forever, Garfield." Patrick stared at the letter, stunned. What? He looked down at the cat in his lap. Garfield, who had been unusually quiet up until now, suddenly jumped out of Patrick's lap and ran out of the room. Startled, Patrick quickly got up and followed him. He found Garfield hiding in the closet, his eyes wide and staring. Garfield never came out of the closet that day. When Patrick came back with food, he refused to eat. And when he tried to pet him, Garfield hissed and scratched him. For the first time in his life, Garfield didn't want to be pet. Patrick felt terrible. He didn't know what he had done to upset Garfield, but he promised himself that he would find out. From that day on, Patrick began to notice strange things happening around the house. Things would go missing and then be found in strange places. One day he would come home to find his slippers in the refrigerator or his keys hanging from the ceiling fan. At first he thought he was losing his mind, but then he started paying closer attention. He realized that these things were happening every time Garfield left the house. Was Garfield doing this? Patrick decided to follow the cat and see what he was up to. Garfield led him on a merry chase around the city, but eventually Patrick lost sight of him. Discouraged, he turned to go home, only to find a small crowd gathered outside his house. Curious, he walked over to listen in. "Did you hear anything?" the neighbor asked another man. "No, but I saw the strangest thing. There was a big gray cat on the fence just sitting there staring at me." Patrick froze. A gray cat. He'd never seen Garfield as anything other than an orange tabby. Had the cat been lying to him all this time? Was there something about Garfield that he didn't know? Patrick pushed through the crowd and rushed to his house. He searched everywhere for Garfield, but the cat was nowhere to be found. Exhausted, he flopped down on the sofa, feeling as though he was going crazy. Just then, he heard a small thud from the closet. He jumped up and slowly opened the door. There, curled up in a ball, was Garfield. But something was different. He wasn't the playful, mischievous kitten that Patrick remembered. Instead, he looked ancient, like a stray who had lived a long, hard life on the streets. Patrick reached out a tentative hand, and Garfield didn't pull away. In fact, he rubbed against Patrick's fingers, purring loudly. Then he did something that made Patrick's jaw drop. Garfield began to meow, but it wasn't a meow that Patrick had ever heard before. It sounded almost human. "Susan," the cat said, and Patrick's world came crashing down around him. "Susan," repeated Garfield. "She's gone, hasn't she? She'll never come back." Patrick sank to his knees, tears streaming down his face. He hugged Garfield tightly. "I'm sorry, buddy," he whispered. "I'm so sorry." Was Garfield actually Susan reincarnated? Did she come back to him as their cat, bringing him comfort in his time of need? Or was there another explanation for the strange letter and the sudden change in Garfield's behavior? Maybe, just maybe, Susan had never left him at all. So what do you think happened to Susan? Do you believe in reincarnation? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing content. There are many stories of people who have lost their loved ones and then suddenly find them in unusual circumstances. Sometimes these stories can be comforting, offering the hope that our loved ones are still with us in some form. Other times, they can be terrifying, suggesting that death may not be the end. Whatever your beliefs, these stories are sure to leave you questioning the nature of reality and the possibility of life after death. Have you ever experienced something similar? I would love to hear your story in the comments below. Your stories matter. They can inspire others who are going through tough times and bring comfort to those who need it the most. So please share your story with us. As we come to the end of this journey, I invite you to continue exploring our content for more captivating mysteries that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Each story is a new adventure, a chance to delve into the unknown and discover the truth. So go on, keep exploring, keep searching for answers, and who knows what mysteries you might uncover next. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the strange and unexplained. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel and join our growing community of mystery lovers. Together we can explore the unknown, unravel the truth, and uncover the secrets that lie hidden all around us. Until next time, stay curious, stay open-minded, and remember, the truth is often stranger than fiction.